Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Trailer Project. I'm Alex Miller, contributor for Battleship Pretension and Film Inquiry. And for this entry, we are going to do something a little different. We're coming back with a bang after a little hiatus, and we're going to check out a lesser talked about, lesser seen, but equally awesome gangster film called Hoodlum. Directed by Bill Duke, who is known to most people as an actor. Now, to a lot of people, Bill Duke's probably best known for his role in Menace to Society as the interrogating officer who grills Kane about the convenience store shooting.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I love that scene.
There's a lot of gangster movies out there. Some are good, some are bad, and some get kind of just lost in the mix. And Hoodlum is, of course, a case of the latter. What Bill Duke does as a director is really interesting, is that he takes a well-known genre and treats it like an old-school Public Enemy movie, but tells it from a black point of view. So what you get is a lesser-seen, pretty much untold side of organized crime, but from a different perspective. And the result is a very interesting and fun and entertaining movie that, for some reason, not a lot of people talk about.
Alright, so here we go with Hoodlum. The interesting thing here is that by 1997, the gangster genre had already been going strong, what with, Goodfellas, Casino, Miller's Crossing, while on the other side of the coin, you had other type of gangster films like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, Clockers, things like that. And what's interesting here is that you kind of get a convergence of the two. So when this came out, we were all aflutter with Tim Roth because he had done such a great job in Reservoir Dogs. Lawrence Fishburne was already a household name. And Andy Garcia was coming off a good run too with a lot of gangster film clout, what with Godfather 3, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, Black Rain, and also The Untouchables. But all that aside, the film tells us an alternate side of organized crime, the black side in Harlem in the 1930s, and that was something that we didn't really explore very often in the movies. Sure, we had some blaxploitation flicks in the 70s, but as far as historically relevant black gangsters from the 1930s, we'd never really seen that before, and that's what Hoodlum brings to light, which is so fascinating. While on the one side you've got Lucky Luciano and Dutch Schultz, there's also Bumpy Johnson, played by Lawrence Fishburne, Bub Hewlett, played by Clarence Williams III, and Stephanie St. Clair, presided over the criminal enterprise of Harlem's numbers racket, which is what the film focuses on. In a way, you could almost see Hoodlum picking up where Boardwalk Empire leaves off, and then picks up where Ridley Scott would go with American Gangster some years later.
And Bill Duke, being the prescient filmmaker that he is, all of his films, even his genre movies, have a lot of potent subtext that don't overshadow the material, but also work in harmony with the genre in which they are stitched into. While you do have Larry Cohen's Black Caesar and some other blaxploitation films from that era, there hadn't really been an old school, you hadn't really seen a lot of old school 30s era black gangster films, so Hoodlum's kind of one of a kind.
While trailers from the mid to late 90s are usually pretty stupid and hyperbolic, United Artists and MGM are doing a really good job on selling Hoodlum on its actual merits.
This has been Alex of the Trailer Project. Thank you for watching once again. Like, subscribe, show your friends, and I'll see you later.